Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is Team Street Team and this is our team profile. In this video recording, we have made this session for e-business coursework submission, and Roki Hassan will be act as a host and other team members will be the guest of this session.
Hello everyone, welcome to our weekly live show. In our live show, basically invite some of the very emerging entrepreneurs from different campuses of Bangladesh. In today's live show, we have invited 4 emerging entrepreneurs who have initiated an idea called Tukitaki Campus Hour to sell older new books and other online services which are needed for the university students. So I'm introducing firstly MD Rakibul Islam, who is the core person behind this idea, and secondly MD Ashik, and thirdly Chanchal Mahmud, and another participant MD Tofazzal Hosen. So I am the host of this live show. So we can directly going to the question, as our live show will be held on question and answer basis. So firstly, I am asking the first question to Chanchal Mahmud about what is your initial core business idea of Tukitaki Campus Hour?
Assalamu alaikum everyone. The question is, what is your initial core business idea of Tukitaki? So the idea is come from the utilization of old usable books of the seniors in residential hall of Dhaka University. As we know that an edition of books generally change in 2 to 4 years, and in between this all books are readily usable. Our main business plan is to utilize these usable books. So we collect the books from the seniors, and we create a platform via Facebook groups where we post regarding these books to attract our potential buyers, and the group is maintained by our admin panel. And from the buyer's perspective, it should mention that the old book is much cheaper than the new one. So this is our basic business idea.
Okay, thank you, MD Chanchal Mahmud. My next question to you is, what are the product lines of Tukitaki?
Okay, as we earlier mentioned that our core idea was to introduce, utilize the old books, old academic books. With the two purpose, we also introduce academics, new academics books to retain our customer, as well as expansion of our business. We also introduce non-academic book like Islamic books, job-related books, literature, etc. Our exclusive product is the Tukitaki publications, where we provide solution manual that are made by our expert teams that are readily available in internet and other sources, but that are difficult to access or too much expensive. We provide this to our to student with a very cheap price, cheap and affordable price. And as well as we also experiment with imported cosmetics and leather products, room decoration item such as homemade purpose, and all those are product we introduced so far.
Okay, these are your product lines for Tukitaki Campus Hour. So, what target customers you have been focused to provide these services and products?
We started our business to uh, center on the university level. So our main and core target customer is the university level students. And if we segmented the customer, it will be the age of 18 to 13 years. We also targeting literature books lovers and job seeker as well. Uh, for the imported cosmetics item and footwear, we are targeting fashion sensitive young lady, especially in the urban areas. And this is our target customer for Tukitaki.
Okay, okay. Thank you, MD Chanchal Mahmud, for your incredible answers for 3 questions. Now I am turning into the who is another core person behind this idea. So MD Ashik, I would like to ask you how your core idea has helped you to achieve the business objectives you have designed in the first initial attempt.
Thank you, Mr. Roki Hassan, for inviting me in such a program. If I say the core idea that helped us to achieve the business objective, the first one was starting with zero investment. We don't spend any money for starting our business, as where we were first collecting old book and deliver them to others. Another one was our cheap supplier and market. We were supplying both old and new book, and we also manage a good combination of Facebook page and Facebook group. Quick delivery and quick customer responses was another issue that helped us to achieve our business objective. Besides, this sometimes we offer some attractive offer to our customers and sometimes online quizzes, prices, etc. Finally, we were always committed with our best services. So that's was all of our business objectives.
Okay, thank you. So your next question is about what was the reason behind your failure of Toki campus tower? As we know that your idea is now being shut down by your team. So what are the reasons behind this failure?
Yes. For a long time, Tukitaki campus hour had to be managed successfully. However, gradually some problem we observed and it ended in failure. The first and foremost reason that we say is COVID-19 issue. In COVID-19, it spread all over the world. All the educational institutes, educational farm, business farm were closed, especially University of Dhaka, where our business was running primarily. As a consequence, all the customers to whom we deliver our service, they scattered among the country. So distance of customer and service provider increases day by day, and a communication gap with customer also increases. All the commitment of customer cannot be fulfilled, or be fulfilled but not in due time. This all of the made overall supply chain inefficient. Another problematic issue was courier delivery system. The courier delivery system cost increases more than double in some cases. Besides all this, Tukitaki also had some strategic decision error. That the main decision error was zero investment decision. Tukitaki don't follow any paid promotion. And if I say the last and most important reason behind the failure of Tukitaki was competitive pressure. The cheapest price of other competitor, one-day delivery system, many other things left Tukitaki behind compared to other organizations. So that's what the reason behind the failure of our business.
Okay. So the third question for you is, what was your role when you see that your organization is failing day by day?
Yes, after the Tukitaki was actually completely down for a long time. After being closed about 2.5 months, Tukitaki resumed its activities. But that time was the most critical time for Tukitaki campus hour. We try to collect feedback to customers, whether they are satisfied with our service and so on. And we also try to bring some changes in our strategic decision, learn from competitors, what are they doing, and how they manage customer, supplier, etc. However, we are always ready to provide the best service to our customer and tries to faster response to our customer. This was from all of the activity from our but we failed at last. This was overall we try to improve our supply chain management also. So
Okay.
that's all.
Thank you, MD Ashik. So my next participant in this live show is MD Rakibul. So the question is, do you think that Tukitaki has the possibility to overcome this failure condition?
Thank you, Mr. Roki Hassan. Assalamu alaikum to all. Actually, the answer is yes, obviously, because Tukitaki has sufficient possibility to overcome its current or present situation. First thing, it needs to remember that Tukitaki has created a brand image as well as the loyalty in the minds of its target customer. And another thing needs to be mentioned that Tukitaki has not lost its target customer forever. it just the target customers are scattered to their home from the university campus. But after the pandemic situation, when they will get back to their campus, the situation looks like before or prior early stage of Tukitaki. And in that circumstances, the Tukitaki team just need to take some initiatives to further reshape and realign its prior bright history. And next important factor for Tukitaki to realign its business, that it has a good supply relationship with the Nilkhet bookshop and as well as the other respected products supplier. And Tukitaki has a expert management team and expertise for the Tukitaki publications. And that's all it can be said, that Tukitaki has a possibility to recap its business, and it just need to take some initiatives. That's all, Roki Hassan.
Okay, thank you, MD Ashik. So my next question, already you have said that it can be possible to regain your customer base and attract your target customers again. So how it can be possible? What are the ways of being created the possibility of transforming the Tukitaki's present condition into a wealthy one?
Yes, it is possible. Yes, but how it can be possible? The question is here. Actually, Tukitaki needs to learn from its mistakes that have done by Tukitaki. And firstly, we observe that Tukitaki needs a well-communicated business model with the clear vision, mission, goals, and strategies. Especially, it needs to give more focus on the competitive strategies, because one of the important reason for failure of Tukitaki was its competitive pressure. That's why it needs to realign the competitive strategies of Tukitaki. And next one is in the supply chain management. In the supply chain management, Tukitaki has a good relationship or good strong connection with the backward value chain in the supply chain management, but it has a lacking, say, in the forward side value chain, especially in the distribution channel. More especially in the delivery network, Tukitaki needs to give focus on the more strong delivery network, because the competitors are always try to the delivery services more stronger. And another things needs to give focus that in the promotional strategies. One of the reason for failure of Tukitaki was it not counted any paid promotional strategies. That's why it needs to realign its promotional strategies again. And in this pandemic situation of COVID-19, Tukitaki faced the main obstacle to continue its business smoothly, because it has lackings in its proactive strategies. So it needs to take more stronger proactive strategies. That's why it can face any unwanted situation in the future. And at last, finally, Tukitaki team needs to be more committed to among the partners or among the personnel to manage the business, and their needs to more committed to their task, individual task. And that's all, Roki Hassan. If it is maintained or followed by Tukitaki teams, we assure or we think that it can be possible to make Tukitaki a wealthy one business organization. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, MD Rakibul Islam. And so this is the ending part. So from my side, in our live show, we conclude the brief explanation and the conversation that we have made in earlier. So in our part, the conclusion will be divided into two parts. In one part, the strong points will be described, and another part will describe the weak points. The strong points are the you have a very good idea. First of all, you have introduced a brand new idea for the university students where you have provided cheap, pricey products such as old books, new books, and other cosmetics items, PDFs, and solution manuals to the general students. And you have highlighted your managerial expertise. You have a good knowledge base in managerial experience in this initiative. As a result, you have identified some strategies and future goal if you have any chance to overcome this situation. So the weak points are the first weak point is you have denied the element of risk in your entrepreneurship definition, because in entrepreneurship we know that an entrepreneur should take care the risky elements in this in a particular initiative. So I think this initiative is the paid promotion. You have already said that you started the zero investment idea and you have stick to this idea at the last moment. So I think there is a lacking, because if you can arrange this paid promotion, then you can attract wide customers from all over the country. Another weakness is the lack of participation of other universities agents, as this is a new model of business. So you have not partnered with other university students where you can expand your business. And then the last weak point is that Tukitaki campus Hour has faced the well communicated business model lacking. As a result, no long term plans have been introduced. So this lacking has made it difficult to go into the next 2 or 3 years and set the objectives for these years. So I think our audiences are very expecting, our audiences and me as a person expecting that Tukitaki Campusor will be active and available for their third attempt, and this attempt will be books and other materials, educational materials with a very cheap price, because they are from mostly middle income group. So I think Tukitaki Campus, our team and their founders will consider this concluding remarks, as they will make it available and active for the students of other universities in Bangladesh. So thank you, our audiences and our guests, and thanks everyone for joining with us. And that's all about the today's live show.
Thanks to
Take
you,
care.
Roki Hassan, also.
Thank you, Roki Hassan, for a